Alright, what's up guys? Your boy Jay Dizzle, man. Hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody's feeling well. Shout out to all of y'all that's tuning in, man. So, just on the bike trails and getting the cardio in. Just cardio and abs today. My legs are sore AF. But that's what I wanted to talk about, man. So, I said in the last video I would tell you like why I chose the OCB and the show that I'm doing. There's a young kid I was watching a few years ago. Sorry if it's shaky, you know, I'm holding the camera, holding my phone while I'm walking here. So sorry about that, but yeah, I was watching a young guy a couple years back, Nick Berg, on YouTube, who did it was his first men's physique competition. I love watching videos like that, like my first bikini competition, my first men's physique competition, my first bodybuilding competition videos on YouTube, you know, and people like, you know, document their journey and everything. So anyway, I was watching his journey from 20 weeks out, and when he got to the stage, you know, he was just super lean and looked really good. I went to his Instagram and I asked him, I said, because during the show, let me switch sides here. So, because during the show, the men's physique competitors actually did like their own little individual posing routines, and I had never seen that before. And so I was asking him, I said, well, what show did you do? Because I've never seen guys do individual posing routines before like that in men's physique. He said, oh, it's an OCB show. So at that time, I didn't kind of think of it because I really wasn't thinking about it because I was with Natural Muscle at that time. So anyway, so I decided just here recently that I was gonna, you know, look at some other organizations. And as I was doing the 1UP Transformation Challenge, I just started seeing more and more OCB shows popping up on my feed on Facebook and on Instagram. And they had a body transformation round at their upcoming Cleveland show. So I looked into it, I went to their website, and they were just talking about how they pride themselves on drug testing and polygraph testing, and you know, we want to make sure people are natural and legit natty, you know. And so it just intrigued me, and so people behind me here. So yeah, so I just really liked how they were how they pride themselves on drug testing. So now this is weird. There's like never anybody out here. Now that I've been passed by like 15 people already on bikes. But yeah, they just really pride themselves on drug testing. They really promote their shows. They actually have like a YouTube channel that you know, they have like a lot of their shows and everything like that, so you can kind of see, you know, the competition and stuff like that. And I just really like the fact that they added the body transformation round. I was like, man, I love transformations. You guys know that. Like, I've done so many of them. And so what I like about this one is that it's just not a before and after. Like, you actually have to write an essay, you know, say like why you wanted to transform, why you chose the show, what you plan on doing after, and to keep up the gains and things like that. And it's like 300 words or something like that. So you have to read that during the transformation round at the show. And so yeah, so I really like that. And then also I'm gonna do the men's physique, I think novice category, or no, I think it's like men, the old, like the older men category, whatever it is. But yeah, so I just really liked the fact that they you know, they drug test and they really pride themselves on drug testing, and they're always talking about that. You know, and I just like the way that they promote their shows. I like that it's a little bit different than other shows or NPC shows where you guys, you know, the men's physique guys just kind of do like a front and back pose, and then that's it. You know, I've been in contact with the promoter of the show many times, like, you know, just trying to get like more details, like, okay, what do I need to have, and also like you have to have all your stats too, like your starting weight, your starting body fat, all of that, and it's kind of got to be certified by a trainer, you know, like, or verifies, because they're gonna, you know, of course vet, you know, what you're telling them is correct and true. So I really like that too. And so you got to keep that like in an Excel spreadsheet or whatever. And so it's not just a before and after, like I said. So I really like that, man. And it just really intrigued me to really do that. And so I've been trying to keep up with, you know, my Excel spreadsheet, like getting my measurements and things like that. I can do my own measurements, but I'm trying to like do it to where I can get one of the trainers at the gym to kind of like sign off on it and things like that, so I can turn all of that stuff in. And it's only 12 weeks. It's only a 12-week. You only have to do 12 weeks, but I've been going since like January 20th when I was doing the 1-up 8-week transformation, just to kind of get a jump start. They said, you know, the sooner you start, the better. Plus now with all this coronavirus stuff going on, it's like, you know, I want to make sure that even if the show is canceled, that I'm still ready. You understand what I'm saying? So this is why I said, like in the last video, you want to make sure that you're ready, guys. You want to keep the training up and keep training like the show must go on. You know what I'm saying? Like the show's never been canceled. You know, because we don't know what the future holds. So it might be canceled, it might not be. But if I don't start until the actual, like, I need to start time, guys, I'm going to be way behind. You know, other guys, I'm sure, are putting in work right now, so I want to make sure that I'm putting in the work as well. So out here on the trail, I was trying to run, man, but I've been kind of killing it this week. So, you know, I'm happy with the progress that I'm making right now. I actually feel like I'm doing better on the trails rather than on the treadmill. My knees are killing me, my legs are killing me. But guys, I'm trying to get it in the best way that I can. So I want you guys to just, you know, after this whole coronavirus thing blows over, man, you know, somebody posted on Facebook yesterday, you know, if you don't come out of this coronavirus thing with a new skill or, you know, some sort of knowledge or things like that, the problem wasn't the virus. The problem was you, because you had this time to better yourself, you know, and I'm really trying to do that right now. Right now, guys, I get so anxious trying to read my personal training manual because, like I said, when I failed the exam, I just do better in a classroom learning environment and trying to read all that material and trying to retain it. It's really hard for me, but I got to get it done. I want to do it. I want to be a personal trainer. I want to help people experience all of this, you know, good stuff that I'm feeling when I train and get it in. So anyway, guys, man, that's all I got for you guys right now. I didn't want to make it too long, but that's why I chose the OCB, man. I just really love their competitions and what they stand for. So hopefully that, you know, so, oh, and also right now, my goal is, my goal for the show is to be between 147, bugs trying to attack me. My goal for the show is to be between 147 and 150 pounds. I know that's very low, but for me to be lean on stage, that's what I got to get down to. When I did my first show with Natural Muscle, I was 167, and I was pretty lean. If you go back to my one day out when I was getting like my tan and all of that, guys, I look really good. But then on show day, I kind of, I don't know, I guess I spilled over or whatever with water and things like that. So, you know, it was my first competition. Didn't really, you know, it's a learning experience, but now I know a little bit more. And then just like watching guys like Brandon Hendrickson and Andre Ferguson, Watching guys. I don't know if you can hear that. This is my running app, Map My Run, telling me I just reached 1 mile. But yeah, just watching guys like Andre Ferguson and Brandon Hendrickson, and this new guy Stephen Cao, C-A-O, but it's pronounced Cow, like Moo Cow, Asian guy, but he's really bomb. Like, I love watching their competition videos from, you know, the Arnold and the Olympia and things like that. That's what's keeping me kind of motivated and inspired, and just listening to like Machiavelli motivation, you know, videos where the guys are just talking about, you know, quit making excuses, man. Get the shit done. You said you wanted to do this, so get the shit done. You know, if you got to eat 19 times a day, then that's what you got to fucking do. You know, so just trying to take that and run with it. So anyway, guys, man, I hope you guys are getting it in the best way that you can during this whole coronavirus thing. Make sure that you just stay up with your training, stay on top of your nutrition and things like that. And let's get these gains for 2020, man. Coronavirus and no coronavirus, all right? So I'm gonna head back, and I will see you guys on the next one, man. I love you. Nothing you can do about that, baby. Peace.